Well, good day. When you open up Microsoft Publisher 2010, they'll ask if you want to use one of these templates, and there's dozens and dozens of templates down here to use. A template is a document that's mostly made for you. You just have to make some small changes. But we're not going to be using templates today. In our first lesson, we're just going to do a blank document. 8.5 by 11 is a standard size piece of paper in the United States. 8.5 inches across the top and 1 inches along the side. 8.5 by 11. Let's give it a click. So this is the paper that you're going to make your document on, and this little blue line is sort of a guideline. The blue line will not print. And there's a lot of things you can do with Microsoft Publisher, and today we're just going to make a one-page flyer. So we're going to insert. Up here is called the ribbon. This ribbon has many tabs. This whole area here, let me show you, is the ribbon. Good, and the ribbon has many tabs. And above the ribbon is this title bar. This whole thing across the top is called the title bar. And the title bar has this area right over here, and it's called the quick access toolbar. And we'll look at the quick access toolbar in another lesson. But right now, let's just get right into it. Hey, wait a minute. There's a page navigation pane. If you have many different pages, they'll all show up here, but I'm only going to have one page. So I don't really want to waste my screen by looking at this. I'll just go to view and it says page navigation. Do you want to see it? No, I don't. So I'm going to turn it off. Gone. It's gone. So let's make a document. We're going to insert and let's make some WordArt. WordArt is really fun because you can pour letters into a shape. Sort of like pouring Jello into Tupperware. It's kind of fun. So we're going to choose WordArt. You can choose any one you want. You don't have to choose the one I choose. I'm going to choose this one. You can choose a different one. And we're going to type some words, and here's the words we're going to type. I want you to type these two. It's going to be capital letters, dancing, and that's it, just dancing, that's it. And I'm going to say OK. And I have this little tiny dancing. I can grab it in the middle and move it around. I'm going to move it right up here to the top, and then I'm going to stretch it big. So I'm going to grab this corner down here, and I'm going to make it all the way from guideline to guideline. That looks pretty good to me. And you might notice, I don't know if you can tell, let me zoom in. Can you sort of tell it's got like a shadow on the bottom? It's like a reflection down there. Yeah, okay, I hate that. So I'm going to click it and give it, and that's under shadow effects right up here. Shadow effects, none, because I don't like those shadow effects. I'm going to take this dancing and copy it straight down here, so it's going to say dancing, dancing. So here's how you do it. You give it a click, and then you hold down the control key. Hold down the control key and don't let go. And then drag it down here, and then let go of the mouse, and then let go of the control key, and boom. Now I got dancing, dancing, and that looks terrible. Nobody's going to do dancing, dancing, so I'm going to change these words. So I give it a click, and then I'm going to go up here where it says Edit Text. And I'm going to say, I'm going to edit the text, and it's not going to say dancing down there. It's going to say tonight. Hey, let's get excited. Tonight. Looks great. Okay. So now it says dancing tonight, and it looks terrible. So I want to give it some sort of a shape. So I give it a click, and now I'm going to give it a right click. And when you give it a right click, you get all these choices, but I don't want any of these choices. Because look, it's got another little WordArt bar at the top, little WordArt bar, and it has this little A on it. It says change WordArt shape. I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh, there's lots of shapes. You can pour these letters into one of these shapes, like you can make it a wavy shape. Look, it's kind of wavy. Or you can make it look like this, or you can make it look like that, or you could put it in a shape like this, or you could put it in a shape like that. And there's 1,000 shapes, but I'm going to choose this one. It's big and wide on the top, and it's narrow on the bottom. Wide on the top, narrow on the bottom, that's the one for me. So I give it a click, and I have this little yellow diamond shape, and you can take this little yellow diamond and sort of scoot it over, and see it's not so slanty anymore, huh? It used to be like really slanty, but then you can sort of move this yellow diamond, and it doesn't slant so much. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing to tonight. I give it a click, then I'm going to give it a right click. Sure enough, there's a little WordArt toolbar there. I'm going to pour it into a shape, but this time I'm going to put the shape the other way. The top one, it was big on the top and little on the bottom. And now, no, it's going to be the opposite. Now I'm going to make the bottom's going to be short on the top and wide on the bottom. Oh, it's the opposite. Okay, give it a click. Now, let's see. I'm going to change this little yellow diamond and sort of scoot it over. I'm going to try to match this one pretty good. I think maybe a little bit more. And that looks pretty good, I guess. Okay. Now I need a picture. I'm going to put a picture in the middle. So I go over here to insert, because I'm going to insert something. What are you going to insert? I'm going to insert a picture. So you're going to insert a picture, and your pictures are going to be in the assignments folder. So go look in the assignments folder, but here I'm not in the assignments folder. I'm over at some other place. And so I'm going to look in my temp folder. But you'll find pictures in the assignments folder. And choose one of the dancers. I don't know which one you're going to choose. I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to say insert. And hey, that looks pretty good. Now, your picture might be like huge, like this. And you think, what? My picture's too big. And here's what little kids do. Okay, don't do this. Little kids do this. They take this little box down here in the middle and they make it smaller. And now it looks like these people just got stepped on by a giant. I think some giant stepped on their head. So I'm going to undo. Undo is this button here on the quick access toolbar. Oh, look, it says you could do Control Z as well, but I'm going to do undo. So here's what you do if you want to change the size of a picture. You grab a corner, not the middle. Grab one of these corner handles. You know these little circles are called handles. There's a circle right there. So I like pull it up like that and let go. And hey, that looks pretty good. Okay, I want you to make this. I want you to make dancing tonight. Dancing up here, tonight down there with a picture in the middle. Can you do it? Can you do it? Ready? Go!